Welcome back to GT3, guys. Today we are going to be doing a second run at the GTWCs. Last time out, we got waxed. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. Like, we opened up great. We took down Tokyo and Super Speedway. Really good. But after that, it just went downhill so fast. So, we're going to be taking the RX-7. It's got the power. I'm not worried about horsepower here. It's the handling that is so bad. So we're going to do a couple things. I'm going to invest in the semi-racing suspension. Not the full-fledged racing suspension just yet, just because I want to have the money thrown around in other things. Obviously, I'm going to have to choose between brakes and tires. So I can put racing super slicks on here, or even slicks. My concern at this point, though, is that going to be a better option in the sports with better brakes? Because that's kind of where my brain is, because I can get sports tires and then still go by in the sport brakes. I mean, the braking was fine before, because it doesn't make that much power. So I'm going to go with the tires. We're going to spend everything we have. I'm putting my all into this car at this point. If this fails me, I'm going to be upset. Alright, so let's go back and try again. As you guys can see, it went to crap. First two races, we're killing it. Well, everything after that, though, it was over for me. So hopefully now with the new and improved suspension being on racing slick tires, we'll have a decent shot here. Power, like I said, I am not worried about the horsepower in this car. It makes plenty. We're able to pull away on the straights. Oh, great. The MRS is here. Now I'm actually going to be in trouble. The rally car field is fine. The MRS is going to be a pain in the butt. I think this is the first car I've actually noticed running slicks. Because I feel like most of the time I've had racing tires and other cars in this game, they've still had grooved tires. I think the first time I've noticed them actually having slicks on them. So let's see how the handling is. Obviously, like, we crushed it at this track last time, so I'm not really, like, too worried here. The grip is a lot better. Because we were on the standard tires during that last run. I mean, the fact we're already fighting for a podium by, what is that, turn 4? Going into turn 5 here. See if we catch the Super Autobacks MRS here. Come on. We've got a good run on them. We may be in good shape now with these tires on this car. Obviously, in the amateur league with tire wear. I mean, honestly, I picked good ones for that. I didn't go for the super softs right away, which obviously I would have done if I had the money. But we would have definitely had to switch to a harder compound going into the later stuff. There we go. Fire out a corner, and we are rolling. Yeah, see, I figured this would be what it took. I figured it would take just putting tires on the car, doing some suspension work, and this thing would be a rocket. I was really disappointed with the performance at the end of the last episode here, but honestly, like, I'm already feeling a lot more confident. Like, we're running away at this point. This car's biggest Achilles heel is the handling, and that appears to have been fixed tenfold. Obviously, a little more power wouldn't hurt, just to absolutely demolish these guys. But you remember last time out, I mean, I was lucky to even pull a couple tenths on these guys, and now I'm over a second ahead of a car that's faster than the rally cars are. Still got a little bit understeer here, but obviously, like I said, we're on one of the harder compound of slicks, and it's still not enough to put us in the wall until like the very edge of that corner. That was a little bit rough there. It handles this chicane a lot better, though. They gained a couple tenths because of that incident there. Fourth gear is almost useless in this car. There's no torque on this engine, so obviously, like, you know, it makes it a lot harder to fire out of corners in a higher gear like that at lower RPMs. Rotaries, you kind of have to keep the revs high for them to be happy here. I'm sure the majority of people know about rotaries know that, though. You really have to keep a rotary in the higher RPMs. That's why you may see me on these fourth gear corners still go into third gear because of keeping the revs up. Yeah, we are just cruising away on the straights now. Midfield shouldn't be an issue anymore. We almost doubled our gap just like that. So obviously that was a much bigger improvement. So let's hopefully carry the momentum up a little bit. And if not, we'll get 20 grand and we'll do the same thing. We'll put brakes on it. We'll bump the power up even more. Like, you know, we'll do what we have to do. It's like to keep him out of here. We got clean air. I don't know how much of a difference that makes here. He is going to get her back around me, though. I may have played a little too safe on that last corner. It's okay, though. Still got 8 races, and it looks like I'm going to be a much bigger threat to these guys now. This is where I start to get a little bit worried, because, like, the MRS is definitely suited for this. All the aero and stuff that it has. We're doing a lot better now here. As you guys know, we never made an overtake at all. First time we did this race. Still a lot of understeer, though. Celica's kind of shoving me around a little bit. Still a ton of understeer. I may have to use the chicane to make up some ground here because we're significantly behind the race leader. It's fun I'm racing against rally cars, and I just did my best impression of one. Oh, the Celica! Did y'all see that in the rear view? Oh my gosh. He about died. Whoa, that was some air. That was some air. I would have obviously much rather won that, but we're now 5 or 7 points behind. This is going to be a really rough, isn't it? Of still not picking up the wins I would like to see.
I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show. know I do to make it through the times we had. I see it now, I see it now. Real love, now I'll break through to show to you that I'm more good than I am bad. I work it out, I work it out. And I'll be
Finally winning in one of these. Still couldn't take Trial Mountain, but at least I beat that one.
Picking up the pieces that I lost in the lobby. I put you against the wall, you had us body to body. I can't help the way you make me feel, it's so hard to copy. Let's find common ground, meet me in the lost and found, yeah. Dark days turning into dark nights. I hit the strip and spend it all, I'm having hard times. That reminiscing had me looking through the archives. I seen a picture of you looking like a star shines. And you bright, 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 like the lights on a fight night, night. Love hit me like a mic, mic, mic. You know I'ma get it right, right, right. So stay with me, run away with me. Need like a dope fiend, need dope. Need like a coke fiend, need coke. Even though your heart cold, ski slope, I really hope the song bringing me close.
Finally. I started doing this at like 10 a.m. and it is now 1:30. And I finally have a run at this where I win. And not only did I win the championship, I got the maximum points you can get. 100 points at a 10 race championship. I could have taken 5 races off and still won the title at this point. So, that is an absolutely dominant win. Between all those runs, the car is almost fully built at this point. The only thing it needs is like full weight reduction, the bigger turbo, and like the fully customizable suspension, and this thing would be fully built. Other than obviously the drivetrain stuff, I do have a drive shaft, but I don't have anything else. So, in terms of performance, it was like straight line power. It was pretty much fully built aside from the turbo. So for the Stage 3 turbo. So, I guess at this point, let us see what prize car we get. Alright, ooh, it's Bayside Blue too? Okay. I can get down with this. R32 GTR, probably the best car we could have gotten from that. I totally didn't save state and reload 3 times to get that. So, I think that should give us access to, I believe, the 4-wheel drive challenge now in this series. There is no GTR event here, but we've gotten probably one of the best cars in the game at this point. The GTRs have always been really good. So you guys can see we have a lot of work still to do. We do have the Race the Red emblem here. So yeah, we've got a lot. We don't have a lot left in beginner. We have the Beetle Cup, the Evo meeting, the Type R meeting, the Vitz race, the Altezza, pretty much all like the one-make stuff. And then the 4-wheel drive and mid-engine challenge, which hopefully I'll have cars for that coming up in the next couple of races. Let's go stare at our new car first, though. We're going to go change the oil in the RX-7. You guys probably noticed at the end there that the oil light came on. So let's go ahead and change the oil out on this car. As much of a pain in the butt as it's been throughout this entire process with the GTWCs, it came through on that last run. I know, we're done racing with you. I'm just glad to be done, honestly. That was brutal. 200 miles in this car, and almost all of it was the GTWCs. Like I said, the car is at this point fully built, minus the biggest turbo option. But yeah, let's take a look at this. Our Bayside Blue GTR Spec V2 R32 GTR. So, absolutely gorgeous car. I'm really excited about this one. Let's see, what kind of wheels options do we got? We're definitely putting the gold TEs on it, the same wheels that are on the RX-7. Yeah, that is a look. I am excited to play around with this car. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning in during this absolutely painful process of that last championship. I will see you guys later, and have a wonderful day.